You're watching Homebrew, hosted by Big Secu at secu.com.
Boom! Happy Homebrew Wednesday. How's it going, guys? Greetings and salutations! So this week, you might have noticed that I am now sponsored by YakimaValleyHops.com. Got a bit of an agreement with Jeff over at YakimaValleyHops.com. Essentially, although I'm not going to go into details, I get free hops, Jeff gets advertising, you get videos, everybody's happy. It's a winner, it's a winner. Go and buy hops from Jeff, he's a good guy. So speaking of hops, look what I got. Columbus, Pride of Ringwood from Australia. G'day. Centennial. Yum. Nugget. Nugget. Atanum. Stella. Again, from Australia. These ones have a really pungent aroma. Oh, they're going to be absolutely brilliant for dry hopping. And last but not least, Summit. One of my favourites. It's what I've used previously along with Cascade in order to make my hopped ciders. Ein token of which. And there's my latest batch there on the floor. 21 litres of apple juice and a kilo of sugar. So I'm thinking about dry hopping that in secondary with some Atanum, possibly some Columbus, although tell you what, that Australian Stella is really smelling good. I might go for that instead. It might be Stella and Atanum. Sound good to you? Now, last Saturday I was meant to do all sorts of stuff, like finish off the Operation Bastard video, finish off the Hard Candy video, but I didn't manage to, sorry guys, because I was too busy drinking lots and lots at my auntie's surprise birthday party. And I got smashed! Yeah, pretty drunk. So I'm going to try and get that done this Saturday, hopefully. Got the hop ciders on. The whole pear experiment's on, look. All the little yeasties are in there already going num 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 num. Right, also, I've been a bit lax. My apologies to Cozzy. Cozzy, these beers have your name on them. We've got my very last hopped cider of my last batch. That was the Orchard Assault 2, 5.5%. That had Cascade and Summit in it, just like the first one did. That's yours. I've got a label I can put on there. This is a Swiggin Pig Stout. Remember Swiggin Pig who sent me the immersion heaters? That's actually a chocolate stout. Here we've got my very first all grain brew. Cloudy, but that's the very last bottle. Enjoy. And here we've got something I haven't actually found a name for yet. It's a cross between a mild and a Scottish heavy, and it's been dry hopped with Willamette, and it's absolutely delicious. That one is unbelievable. So enjoy. I'll get them out to you this week. Right, well, a couple of wee video clips for you to finish. Firstly, my review of Cozzy's IPA'd beer. I've got two of his left. I've got the bitter left and the Jaipur, I think it is. Got those two left, but it was the IPA'd one I did first. I was a bit pissed when I drank it, so you takes what you gets, baby. Let's have a look at that right now. Boom. Here's the first beer from Cozzy B. It's the IPA'd. It's like a brick. Solidity. Solidity, yes. Now I will admit to perhaps having had one or two drinks thus far, on Drink Saturday. But I felt the next beer had to be the old Cosworths, Sierra Cosworth, Cosy B, the man, the Baxter. We're going to try out the Brew. Oh yeah. Bad boy, let's see what this is like. So, thank you very much once again, Cosy, for sending this. We're going to see what it's like. Listen for this, if one exists. Oh, yes, there is indeed a hiss. Right. Oh, it's well carved, I can see it already. Looking good. Serious. Oh, look at the carb on that. Oh, there's hops. I can see hops flying around in it. There's hops flying around in it as well. Look at the carb on that sucker. Now, it's not clear, but I don't care. And I'm sure Cosy doesn't either. And to be honest, this only arrived a few days ago, so it hasn't really had loads of time to sit and clear down. It probably would have been clear had I not been keen to try it. Okay, so that's the, there we go, that's the caveat. So there's the beer right now. I can see there's some hops settling on the bottom there. Now, obviously, my nose is crap, but I can smell some hops fruitiness. Just a second. There you are. Right, let's try this bad boy. This looks very similar, actually, in appearance at least, to Operation Bastard. But let's try this. Thank you, Cosy. That tastes similar to some of my brews, actually. That's really good. And I suspect the reason that it is marginally cloudy is, now that I've tasted it, not necessarily that I didn't give it enough time to clear down, but potentially that has this been dry hopped? It tastes like it's been dry hopped. And I only think that because it tastes a bit like some of my brews, or the way that they taste when they have been dry hopped. There's, as far as beer style is concerned, there's probably slightly more hops to it than your average IPA. It's nice, I like it. It's not as hoppy as one of mine, I don't think. But then, I'm a nutter when it comes to putting hops in my beer. But yeah, I really like that. Thank you very much. And a similarity between this beer and one of my beers is that it's all about hops. There's not really any malt flavours coming through. I mean, obviously there's malt in here, but you can't really taste much malt because it's all hoppy. Hoppy, hoppy, hoppy. Hop, hoppy, hop, hop, hoppy, hoppy, hop, hop. Get it up, you chuck. That's just how I burp, okay? One of these days, I'll do a burp worthy of Chuck Brockman. Well, I really like that. Thank you very much indeed, Cos. That's some good stuff. Definitely. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed the beer, it was good. Thank you very much again for sending it to me, Mr. Cosy B. And here is his channel name. Look him up, look at Cosy's channel. He's a good guy. And finally, This is the last clip I shall require you to watch. Some of you might remember, some of you might not. If you've only just joined my little crew of brew dudes, then you might not remember I fell off a ladder a little while back, and I still have a bit of a limp from that, unfortunately. But I was trying to think of ways that I could avoid having to humph not only my weight, plus a crate of 20 glass bottles full of beer into the loft. Because I just feel that my weight's pushing it, to be frank. So 20 glass bottles on a crate as well. I'd really want to do that. So I was thinking about buying a new shed, and the wife really liked that idea. That wasn't a goer. So a cheaper idea was to create myself a pulley. It's not a winch because I've got to do it by hand, but I made it out of rope and snap hooks and electrical tape. Doesn't sound particularly safe, does it? But it is. Let's have a demonstration of that to round off this Homebrew Wednesday. Thank you very much again for subscribing. Oh, while I remember, I've decided what to do for the competition for 1,000 subscribers. News on that when the big mark comes. So, this is my new loft pulley system for getting crates of beer into the loft. That means that I don't have to carry them up this ladder, thus potentially endangering my health. So, let's have a look at this. Look down there, sweetie. There's the pulley. Look, see that bad boy? Right, let's go for it. Oh, do your balls hang low? Can you swing them to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Do you get a funny feeling when they're hanging from the ceiling? You'll never be a sailor if your balls hang low. Sweet! Successful. As a quick addendum to my Homebrew Wednesday this week, I'd like to announce I've confirmed my Brewmeister tour. So I'll be going to see you guys at Brewmeister on Saturday. Mr. Lewis Shand. Be going up there, having a look around his facilities, tasting his beer, letting him taste my beer. They are currently the world record holders for the strongest beer in the world, the Armageddon beer at 65% alcohol. Take a look at their website. Here. See you next week.